I can't believe it's actually been 1 year since I discovered the raw vegan lifestyle. I knew obviously about veganism, but before a year ago I'd actually never heard of raw vegans or anything about them. I was a vegetarian, I have been for some years, and I had sort of vegan tendencies, if you like. I didn't have a lot of dairy products, but I still had a few bits and pieces. And I discovered a year ago about raw veganism and plant-based lifestyle, and for various reasons, mainly to do with my weight, I must admit. At the time, that was something that has dominated my life, my whole life, since a very young age. Been some very dark places with it, and I was sort of at a big crossroads in my life, I think, to do with my weight. And I discovered this raw vegan lifestyle, and I thought I would give it a try. And I thought, right, I've got nothing to lose. I will see where this takes me. And I can honestly say it has been the most amazing year of my life. It's had some highs, some lows. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've experimented with different types of eating. But I can say, with all honesty, that cheesy expression, but I can say it has changed my life. The biggest thing I could say it's changed my life is my confidence, because up until I started this lifestyle a year ago, there are hardly any photographs of me anywhere, because I hated what I looked like so much, and I was so sort of unconfident, if you like. I was very, very camera shy. There's hardly any pictures of me. There's certainly no videos or anything of me, and here I am, I'm putting selfies on my Instagram, and I'm making YouTube videos to document my journey and my feelings of it, which is incredible, because, as I say, this would definitely not be me a short time ago. So I started off with trying raw till 4 type scenario, where I was eating lots of fruit, and in the evenings I was trying to eat a lot of high carb foods like pasta, potatoes, rice. It didn't work out for me to start off with in the beginning, because I have this sort of crazy life where I'm on the road with my children, various clubs, activities, things going on every evening. And I live in a rural location, so it's not just popping down the road. I do an incredible amount of driving, and I'm gone for hours. I don't get back till quite late at night, sometimes 10 o'clock at night, and I've been on the road since 3, and I'm chewing and throwing, running around. And I found that I wasn't actually at home to cook and eat these meals. And I find I'm not a huge fan of cold pasta or cold rice, I must admit. I was trying to make potato wedges, and I take potato wedges with me and eat them cold with lettuce and stuff, and it just didn't do it for me. And the other reason I didn't get on very well to start with was because I couldn't eat the quantities. After years and years of feeling really guilty about eating anything and hiding what I was eating and trying not to eat, to suddenly have to go and eat all this food, it was mentally challenging and physically challenging. Well, I felt very guilty, it felt quite wrong, and I also felt quite sick. So while I was doing sort of experimenting, and I was doing a lot of reading and research, because of this whole new thing was new, obviously, I discovered the totally raw lifestyle, and I tried that, and I got on really well. That seemed to really sit well with me. I loved doing it. Of course, by this time it was getting on towards summer. There was so much fruit about, with your peaches and strawberries and nectarines and melons. It was easy to do. It was fantastic. It tasted great. I went to the fruit festival, the UK Fruit Festival. I learnt so much, and I tried different types of fruit, and I realised about sort of what meals you could do with fruit, and I had a blast. I really enjoyed that, and I carried on being really high percent raw way until sort of the end of the autumn, and then I hit problems. I hit a few problems because all the fruit sort of disappeared. Most of the tropical fruit was gone, and what you could get was very, very expensive and not that great. So I started going back to sort of more the raw till 4, trying to experiment with sort of making soups and things that I could take with me on the road. When I was at home, I was trying to eat more pasta and more rice, and I mean, that's great, and it's fine, but I can honestly say I preferred doing the all raw, because I just loved all the fruit. I think what I'm going to have to do this year is try and be more prepared for the winter, and possibly try and get more tropical fruits that I can freeze ready for the winter to have more smoothies and things. But I'm not ruling out, I mean, I will still be eating, I think I'm still going to eat rice and pasta if I feel like it, but it's sort of, I think I'm really sort of going more towards the fruit-based diet. I can honestly say it works for weight loss. I have actually gone from, when I started this a year ago, I bought myself a British size 14 dress because the 12s were getting a bit tight, so I was in a British size 14, and now I'm fitting into a size 8, British size 8. Not everything is a size 8, some things are a 10, but it's been pretty traumatic. I'm still a bit flabby everywhere. It's not this sort of, because I think I haven't been 100% on it, because I've still made a few mistakes, and occasionally, yes, I still eat chips and things like that. It's been a real learning year. I'm still flabby. I've lost a lot of weight, and I'm going to work this year more on toning up my body. I didn't, for various reasons, do a lot of exercise last year, but in a way that was quite good because I could concentrate on the food. Whereas this year I'm up my exercise, and I'm doing some 10Ks and some half marathons for my sins, and hopefully I'm going to see more changes in my body, which will be great, because after years and years of having this big cloud over my head, it's beginning to go. It's beginning to sort of blow away, and it's amazing feeling. So yes, this next year now I'm going to learn from the mistakes of the first year. I think I'm going to try and be a higher raw vegan, but I'm not going to rule out eating a bit of rice, especially when I go out, because I do find that is one of the big problems, is what you eat when you go out. So if I don't want to at the moment sort of cut down too many avenues. I have been so restricted over the years that to suddenly put myself in a box and go, right, I'm just eating that all the time, at the moment it's just not going to work for me. I know a lot of people can sort of switch a switch and they go fully raw straight away, or they do raw till 4, or I'm still experimenting a little bit and finding my niche, and because I've had such problems in the past, I don't want to restrict myself again by putting myself in a definite box and saying, right, you are not allowed to do this, isn't it? I'm trying to be slightly more open-minded at the moment to see what my body really likes, and also what is practical in my life, and what I can do with the availability and affordability of the food sources I've got. So I'm really looking forward to my second year. I can definitely recommend this lifestyle. Veganism as a whole, I can fully recommend. The impact on the environment, the animals and our health is just amazing, and having learnt more about that, I would definitely recommend it to anyone, and I can't see myself going back to not being vegan. I really could not, knowing now what I do, and how great it is for everybody. It's just an amazing experience, and it's amazing feeling so, oh, what's the word, worthwhile in a way. It's sort of like I'm actually doing something positive, which I didn't think I could do. I didn't think I could make an impact, and you can. Even one person, one people adds together to make a lot of people, and you can make an incredible impact on the world, on the planet, on animals' lives, and also on our own health as well. So that has been in itself this incredible journey, and I'm just going to carry on with the lessons I've been learning, and here's to another year of being vegan, of probably being a very highly raw vegan, because at the moment that's what I really want to do. But I am struggling. It's the winter, and so mistakes are being made, but the thing is with mistakes, you've got to learn from them, and nobody's perfect, and different people take a different amount of time to get to where they need to be. All I can say is that it has totally changed my life. I'm actually really loving life at the moment. I'm sat in my polytunnel, I've got my vegetables growing, the sun is shining, I'm feeling fantastic, and it's like this huge weight's been lifted off my shoulders, and I can smile and just relax and enjoy life, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? So that's a little bit about my first year as a vegan. and I'm going to carry on and see where this journey takes me and what more adventures are in store. So I hope you're having an absolutely beautiful day. Enjoy what you're doing. Love fruit, love your life, and I'll see you next time.